I want to talk just a little bit about what you can do with your newfound skills. Of course, you can be building websites for your own business, for your own personal blogging, friends, family, etc. But there's a very easy way of scaling this up into a profitable business. Let's talk about that a little bit. The first thing you'd want to look at is reseller hosting. And I've got these cryptic keywords there with WHM and WHCMS. What that is companies like HostGator or Turnkey Internet, the ones we looked at right at the beginning of this course. With cPanel hosting, you can also get reseller hosting. And what reseller hosting is going to give you is the ability to offer hosting to your clients. So just like you went directly to HostGator, they would come to you for hosting. It's kind of, HostGator will still answer the support tickets, but they'll do it, under your domain name. And the WHCMS allows you to set up billing, so you can charge your customers, N dollars per month or whatever the billing arrangement is, and that's going to take care of the billing. WHM is where you would set up new accounts, so they would come in and order a site. You would set them up in WHM, and then they get their own cPanel login, etc., just like you did when you went to HostGator. So effectively, you almost become your own hosting company, but you're not building out their infrastructure. You're really reselling HostGator under your name. So they take care of all the logistics. And I mentioned HostGator as one of them. There's many of them. Just Google around for reseller hosting and look for ones with cPanel, WHM, and WHCMS. Generally, HostGator I think runs at about $25 a month, but you can run practically an unlimited number of websites within reason on that. So you can go very far with one reseller account. So that's just the first step. So now you have the ability to offer hosting to your clients. Next, you can start looking at building a template library. You don't have to buy the templates, but find which kind of templates you like working with. Maybe it's like elegant themes like I showed you in this lecture, one of the previous videos. But start figuring out which templates you like to use. Maybe it's theme forest, etc. And look at getting licensed images. Find sites that offer licensed images. Normally it's it's $1, $2 per use of the image. And the reason I put licensed images is just because I've seen a lot of people get into trouble using images they find on the internet somewhere on their website, and it's actually a licensed image with copyright, and they're going to get like a nasty claim for damages from one of the big stock photo companies. So you don't want to get yourself in trouble or your client in trouble. But you take your WordPress skills, you get a reseller account, you get comfortable working with templates, and you know where to get images from, and you can start offering to build websites for customers. And the options, for example, on the pricing perspective, you could choose to charge a flat fee. So you could say, it's going to cost $1,500 for a website of roughly, 10 to 15 pages with a contact us button and a few other things. Whatever that price might be and whatever your jurisdiction or area can bear. But, so you can do a flat fee. There's always a place they can go cheaper, whether it's in another country or wherever. They can always find something cheaper. So you want to deliver value, and your value can come from understanding their business, helping them with the content, beyond just the actual building the bits and bytes of installing WordPress and getting that going. So find out where you're going to deliver value. Maybe you specialize in the legal industry or the health industry, or you build websites for that niche. And so you understand their business, and you can certainly help them so that they don't have to write all the content. So find your value add, but then you can charge a flat fee. Or, for example, you could pay for everything up front, and get a contractual commitment from the customer where they're going to pay for 6 months hosting and maintenance at maybe $100 a month. And these numbers are just completely speculative right now. I'm just trying to get you to think of some creative ways that you could price websites. So maybe the customer doesn't want to spend $1,500 up front. So maybe you tell them, well, it's 6 months contractual commitment. You don't have to pay anything up front. It's $100 a month, and then there's a $700 buyout, or you continue to host it at $100 a month. Work with the numbers, but again, many of your clients might think, I'd rather pay $100 a month, and then my website's out there. I don't have to worry about maintenance, hosting, and that $100 a month maybe includes 2 site updates per month, so they can send you new content, and then you can just log into their WordPress admin and edit the page for them. So it's kind of a turnkey or hosted service, and many clients are interested in this because if you're running a law practice or medical practice or any kind of small business, you often want to just focus on the business, and you don't really want to focus on keeping your website updated. And remember everything we spoke about in this course about scanning for malware and keeping backups and all that kind of stuff. Most small business owners don't want to be concerned with that. So they might love to just pay you $100 a month and know that they have a website with everything taken care of. So certainly like a viable option. I'm just giving you a couple of options so you can start thinking creatively. But really there's absolutely no reason why you can't start taking your new WordPress skills. And just by utilizing those professional themes, you can create a really lucrative business. You don't have to get graphic designers. You tell your customers that you're keeping your price low because you are using themes, which means it's not exclusive, but you can share with them a bunch of different themes so they can see which ones they like, which one fits their style, and then you can just go ahead and purchase that to make sure it is a licensed copy of the theme, and off you go, and you'll be able to crank out one of these websites in a couple of days. So I hope that's just given you or opened your eyes to some things you could do and understand this is a great skill. And if you can find both the value that you bring to it and the niche maybe in your area, you can certainly start a concentrated marketing effort and start getting some clients. The other nice thing is because of those professional themes, maybe you license 2 or 3 of them and just build out those websites fictitiously, with your own data and content, and that'll be practice for you, but it'll also serve as a portfolio. So when you do find a customer or client that's interested, you can show them a portfolio at least of the kind of sites that you've done, which is legitimate, that shows your capabilities and what the sites would look like. So certainly very low cost startup business, and one you should certainly explore if you're looking to make some additional money on the side. Obviously, this entire web series is not a course in building your own business, but I did want to sort of give you these ideas and hope that you can run with it.